On Antutu benchmark, it has scored a score of 20023. However, it could have actually scored a little bit more, but this was the score because we were running some applications in the background. But again, this device can actually score much higher than this one. The ranking is definitely good for this one. As of now, we can see that the ranking is not good because we have not tested it properly, and again, this is not the final unit. This is a kind of a prototype unit. It is not the final retail model when it comes to the device. So final retail model will actually have better scores when it comes to benchmarking on Antutu. This device is pretty good in day-to-day usage. There is no problem. Hardware is quite good on this device, so there is no issue at all as far as hardware is concerned. Now here we have the hardware information for the device, which is LG D855, which is the model number. We have ARM-V7 processor clocked at 2.4 gigahertz, okay, and which is the maximum frequency. And when it comes to the chipset, it is having MSM, Qualcomm MSM 8974 Pro AC chipset, and which is one of the best chipset they have, and the newest one. It is having a resolution of 1440 into 2392, which is slightly lower than the Quad HD resolution because these touch capacitive buttons are there. However, these touch capacitive buttons actually automatically hide themselves whenever you are using anything in full screen, so they do not give you much of a problem. So this display is pretty high in terms of the pixel density. And when we talk about the GPU, you have Adreno 330 as the GPU, and when it comes to the sensors, we have large number of sensors on this device, which includes the proximity, magnetic field sensor, gyroscope, rotation. You have a pedometer sensor as well, which they call LGE step detector, step counter sensor. You have significant motion sensor, accelerometer sensor is also there. You have pedometer sensor extra as well. So all these sensors are actually there on this device, which actually gives you a lot of options. You can actually install applications like Runkeeper and others, and you can actually keep a count of your steps whenever you are walking with this phone during the day, and then it will actually help you find out the calories which you have burned with those steps. Now taking a look over the Ninamax score for this device, we have got 59.8 FPS, which is one of the best score, and this device can actually play almost any graphic intensive game. One thing I have not done till now is that I have not showed you the back. So let me just remove the back cover and I can show you the things which are there as far as connectivity is concerned. So here we have the 3000 mAh battery, which I was expecting a little bit bigger, but still it is good. It can give you around 1 day of battery backup. Whereas when we talk about the SIM card slot, here we have the SIM card slot. It will accept a micro SIM, and on the top of it you can actually insert a micro SD card as well, and it will support micro SD card up to 128 GB. You do have NFC chip as well on the back cover. As you can see, the back cover is made up of plastic, but again good quality of plastic has been used. It is not that flimsy, slightly better, and it has a metallic finish, as you can easily see. So we are playing Frontline Commando D-Day on this device, and one thing I can notice is that the game is not running in full screen. I can see these touch capacitive buttons which are there, and one thing I can say as far as game is concerned, I can access all the controls of the game without any issues, but there is a chance that I might accidentally tap on these touch capacitive buttons and the game will get exit, so the game will get suspended in that case, and I will go directly to the home screen. And this is something which is a kind of a problem with this specific phone as of now. I will actually figure this thing out, whether I can hide these buttons for full screen gaming. As far as graphics are concerned, there is no issue, there is no lag, there is no problem with the device. I can easily play this game on this device without much of an issue, as you can see. So everything is just responsive, fast enough in terms of the graphics, and I can easily come out of the game by just tapping over here. One thing I can notice is that whenever I launch the camera UI, in case I have 16:9 aspect ratio, then the camera UI frame will be full screen. In that case, in order to bring up the buttons which are hidden automatically, you can always swipe it like this and they will come out, and this is how you can come back from the screen where you cannot see touch capacitive buttons. So now we are going to play another game which is called Blood and Glory. This is also a kind of a graphic intensive game. Let's see how responsive this game is on this device, and let's see the overall performance. How does it handle it? So now we are playing this game called Blood and Glory, and this game in terms of graphics is running pretty fine, as you can see. So there is no issue with the graphics or with the touchscreen response. And you can easily play this game on this device without much of an issue, as you can see. So you can play this game, which is a kind of a graphic intensive game, on this device without any issues.